It is truly the end of an era. It's been almost a year since I made the last of my meme doors, which was the Ricardor by me and Soul Banished, and a bunch of other people also made the Ricardor, which I don't really know why. But before that, that same week, we made the Sans door. But now, we have 3 doors, the 3rd installment in the meme door trilogy. This may be the last meme door on my channel, who knows, maybe I'll come up with another idea. But this door was made by me, IGamings and Ganymede, and I think I noticed this now. The first door was only made by me, 1 person, and we got 2 people working on it. And then 3, who knows, if there's a 4th meme door, maybe 4 people will be working on it. So yeah, this is the Pepe door. It's 3 blocks wide. It's basically layout sized except for width wise. This thing, the layout is only 2 wide, but this is 3 wide. But still, this is pretty small for what it does. Flick the lever. We get the beautiful Pepe face in front like that. Then we flick the lever again. And boom, the Pepe face opens up. And boom, we have a 5x5 -1 hallway. And the original Pepe door design had an input on this block over here, so it wasn't possible to actually make the lever extend like this is right now. So I had to modify it because the timings didn't even work with a repeater input, so I had to modify the timings of that. So now, boom, now you can move the lever and it's all awesome. So yeah, now how the heck do we build this? Let's just start building this thing, because why not? So to build this door, you want to start off with a 5x5x3 wide frame with an indent in the middle like this. So it's 5 long, 5 high, and then it's 3 deep going into the hallway. And the layers are a bit confusing, but I'll try to help you walk you through it. So the first layer, we have some green concrete on the top like this. We have green concrete on the side, and then the second block sticks out like this. We have 4 green concrete on the bottom, and then quartz over here. And then on the left side, we have 4 pieces of green, and then 2 pieces of green sticking out like that. And then we have another wall block over here. So that's the first layer. The second layer, we have some red concrete over here. We have 3 pieces of quartz on the rest. We have some terracotta. We have a 2 block gap, so this is where the honey's going to be later. Then behind it, we have a piece of black concrete, and then white concrete behind it. Then on the other side, we have red, and then red also sticking out in the back over here. We have a hole that's going to be for the slime blocks. We have our white again, and then black for the eye. And then we have some more quartz going up here. And then in the indent part, we have some terracotta. And then the last layer is just basically just the same weird frame with the indent in the middle, except we have terracotta on this side, then terracotta on this side. So that is the entire frame. So now let's start with the piston layout. So the things you'll need for the door are in here, but we're making the piston layout first, so just get out your sticky pistons, your normal pistons, your honey, and your slime. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to this little large side over here, and we're going to put 4 pieces of honey, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to plug up this hole over here, and we have 2 more blocks over there. And here we're going to make our triple piston extender, so you're going to put 1 piston like this, and then another one down here, and another one in front of it, and then a sticky piston facing upwards like that. So that's the triple piston extender. And then over here, you're going to put 2 sticky pistons. That's going to that's going to push these blocks. And then 1 normal piston over here. That's what pushes the wall block into the door frame when it closes. And then on the top, we're going to put 4 sticky pistons facing downwards, pushing the green concrete like this. And then on the left side, we're going to put 2 pieces of slime. So it's going to plug up the hole again, and it's going to stick to all of these blocks. And we're going to put our double piston extender like that. And now finally the bottom, we're going to go under here. We're going to put 4 sticky pistons facing upwards like that. And then we're just going to break a few blocks over here so we have more space. We're going to go down 3 blocks, break these, and then we're going to put our double piston extender like that, and then just plug up the floor. So that should be the entire piston layout. So now let's just start with the actual redstone. So I'm just going to get everything else and try to get the stuff that I need like immediately and not go through my inventory that much. So the input, we're going to go to the back side of the door. So where we see this corner, we're going to go about 2 blocks, and we're going to put our lever over here. We're going to put our torch like that, put a hopper on top, and put a hopper pointing into that hopper, and then break this, and then another hopper pointing into that, so they just point into each other like this. And then in this hopper, one thing I didn't mention is that you need 7 junk items, so I'll just use my wiring block, so you can put 7 junk items in like that, so there we go. And then over here, we're going to put a comparator with a block in front. Get your repeaters. I don't need these slime and honey anymore. 2 tick over there, and then 2 ticks over here. Block in front, and then block here, and then block there. And then redstone over here, here, and here. So that's going to power all of these top pistons. And this is basically like a pulse extender, but it's just with hoppers instead of the weird comparator one. So now in front of this torch, we're going to put a block and a piece of redstone. We're going to put a torch over here. And get your observers again. Observer facing downwards, and then 2 tick repeater. There we go. So if you do it slow enough, it'll just retract again. Then in front, piece of redstone like that. So what that's going to power is the top pistons and this side double over here. So if we just flick the lever, so if we just go to the front, this is what you should have right now. And then we just unpower it. That's going to take a little while because it's a pulse extender, and now that retracts. So now we're going to do the bottom. So over here, we're going to put a block, 4 tick repeater. We're going to go up a block, and actually go up a block. And then put redstone, another block, another 4 tick repeater, and put an observer facing downwards, and a 3 tick repeater like that. And now we're going to put observers all the way up to this point, so it's flush with this like layer over here. We're going to put a block in front, and then a block down, and that's going to be our redstone. And then we're going to put 3 more blocks like this in an L shape, a J shape, I guess. And then we're going to get our slabs, put a slab over here, and then a repeater, and then get a redstone lamp over here, and then observer, sticky piston, observer facing upwards, and then another observer pointing this direction again. Get a block and piece of redstone. So now all of these pistons are going to be powered. Now the double piston extender, we're going to go over here, put 2 slabs and 2 blocks like this. We're going to break these blocks over here, and we'll do that later. And then over here from this observer, we're going to go down a block, put a 4 tick repeater, then go up a block, and then put a redstone torch, and then 4 pieces of redstone like that. It shouldn't power the pistons because we have slabs over here. You could also use glass if you want to. And then over here, we're going to put 2 torches, and it's just going to power the piston. So 1 torch there, 1 torch there, and then get your observers again. Observer facing upwards over here, and observer facing upwards over here. Come on, I can place it. Then just break this, put the pistons back, and I don't have any red blocks on me. Let me get the red blocks back. And then just put your blocks back here. And then you want to have solid blocks on top of the observers, no glass or anything, no light sources, solid blocks, so then the observer can power them. So now we're almost done. We just have to do the triple, so this is going to be the hardest part, so I might look back there a few times, and there's might be a lot of weird cuts, but I'll try my best to memorize this. So we're going to put an observer coming from this piece of redstone, 2 blocks in front, 1 block down, and then an observer facing downwards like this, like 1 block away, and then piece of redstone. And then over here, we're going to go put a block, and then another observer facing downwards, and we're going to put a repeater. So 2 tick repeater here and 2 tick repeater here. And then we're going to go down again, and then put another piece of redstone like that. And you also need an immovable object like obsidian. You could also use a dropper because droppers are also immovable. So put a piece of obsidian right there. And then behind this piece of redstone, we're going to put our note block over here. And then you're going to put a block going like that, and an observer facing upwards like this. You're going to put a hopper under, come on, I can do this. There we go. Put a hopper under this block, and a piece of redstone like that. And you're going to put another observer over here, and that's going to power that. So just remove that obsidian for now. And my repeaters have completely disappeared. So repeater, 2 tick repeater like this. Get another sticky piston and put it facing the front with an observer and then a block in front. And if I can just go over here, obsidian, and you're gonna get your slabs, which are also gone. That's fun. Slab over here, and then piece of redstone dust like that. So that should be this back side, I'm pretty sure. So now we're going to go over here in front of this block. We're going to put a sticky piston facing downwards, and then an observer going like this, and then a block over here like that. And now over here, I know there are some observers, I just forget how it goes. I'm just looking quickly. Okay, I'm gonna put an observer going like this, pointing towards the front, sticky piston facing upwards, and an observer one block above it, observer pointing into these pistons, that's gonna power those pistons, and then observers going up like this. It should be 3 observers, no, hold on. Break this middle one, put a hopper in there instead, and another one facing upwards, and you're going to put a block in front, and you're going to put a sticky piston and an observer pointing into this block over here. And now you're going to need a note block over here. So that should be everything. I'm just gonna check and see if everything is right. It should be right, unless there comes a future me cutting it away to tell you that it's not right. That happened with the 5x5 video. So let's see if this all works. We're gonna flick the lever and head to the front and see what it looks like. So there we go, we have the closing. As you can see, there's no holes here because this piston pushed in the door block. Well, the wall block, not the door. So here we go, we have the Pepe face now all closed. And then we can flick the lever again. And if we go here, there we go, and the Pepe face opens. So there we go, we have a Pepe door in Minecraft. Now, I'm going to tell you how to move the lever, because you always ask how to move the lever all the time, every single time I make a door video. So you're just going to get some extra blocks. So I don't like green, I like lime better. There we go. So the original version of this Pepe door actually didn't work with a repeater input, so I had to modify the timings a bit. So now it does work with a repeater input. So you're going to put a repeater going into this block. You can also put redstone dust going into it, but I'll just put a repeater just so it's easier. And then from there you can take it wherever you want. You can just loop this over, but be wary of the signal strength because it only goes up to 15. So yeah, you can move the lever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now the lever's in the front, so now we can see the door better. So click this lever, and boom, we have a Pepe door again. Wow, so amazing. And just unflick it, and there we go. And there we go. So you can move the lever wherever you want, you can hide it, I don't know, do whatever you want. So yeah, that is the Pepe door, the 3rd installment of the meme door trilogy. Maybe it won't be a trilogy, maybe I'll find another meme door to help me make this. Again, thank you to IGamings and Ganymede for helping me make this door. So yeah, Pepe door, the 3rd installment of the epic meme door trilogy, like I said earlier. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna do F5 and start dropping things in front of you. Ooga booga ooga ooga ooga. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.